Chad. This like what, 2021?
Oh yeah.
You a couple years ago.
Damn. Damn, Sean.
Right.
Nah, go ahead.
Rapper Chad Folk was sentenced to prison for stealing $4 million to boost rap career, right?
There you go.
So it's like, it was wire fraud, right?
Yeah.
What do you
I got hit with
classify
a
that as?
conspiracy to commit wire fraud, an identity theft charge, and in wire fraud, it eventually just become a conspiracy to commit wire fraud.
Okay.
Yeah, you ain't beating conspiracies. The feds come and get you, it's over, son.
Mm.
Yeah, it's over, son.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Cause I be hearing like a lot of rappers, bro. Like I'm just speaking like me being from like Baltimore, and really all over. It's the same cliche story. Like he probably got a pen in Rico and he rap. Like any rapper that's really in the streets, it's really like the same street thing.
Yeah.
But it's like with you, bro. Like you a rapper could be like this gets like a white collar crime.
It's white collar. The only time I heard another artist, bro, that had this was like what G Herbo going through right now.
Okay.
And his situation that he had. I never seen it where it was like a rapper, any type of like, wire fraud case. Usually that's something that you just see with like Wall Street.
Right.
You seen Wolf of Wall Street, right?
Yeah.
So that was like the white collar world. That's that Wall Street world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so in the space that I was in, bro, I was working at the financial news company. I was working at Agora Publishing, Sean. I started there, bro, at 23. And my job, bro, was to run big advertising and marketing campaigns. The shit that was crazy is that all of the systems that I built them with their credit card, but they wanted to go ahead and use them through my own personal accounts.
The personal bank account? So
Yeah.
they trusted you type shit.
Not only trusted me, but they needed me because I was creating the strategies and the systems.
Right.
All right. And not only that, Sean, they needed a way to have what's called a separation of liability.
Okay.
So a lot of the promotions that you do, with bots and stuff like that, is terms of services that you can be violating. So for this company, bro, I was making them a lot of money through the Google search engine, but we was violating the terms of service. So if Google ever flags them or punishes them or blacklists them, they gotta have a scapegoat. So I was completely comfortable making millions of dollars and being willing to be these guys' scapegoat. I didn't know how bad it could get. So I never planned on the fact that it could be a Fed case, bro, or a civil suit if something didn't go right.
Yeah.
That wasn't the plan.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
Yeah,
I know you didn't think like it can get that big.
Yeah, it wasn't a plan.
So I'm assuming you didn't see the indictment coming.
No, it's not. I never seen an indictment coming. What I did feel like was going to happen is that at some way, somewhere down the point, bro, when I wanted to lead a company, I felt like it would be some type of dispute. And it's like this, bro. Think about relationships, bro. Everything is like on the up and up. And then y'all getting a divorce and you're the worst person in the world and all this shit comes out and then you gotta have a battle. The company that I was with, bro, they was going through what's called a FTC fraud investigation themselves. So the Federal Trade Commission is somebody to come and investigate companies for practices, false advertising, all types of stuff like that.
Okay.
When they got their investigation, I got hit with my Fed case as somebody that was soliciting illicit funds from the company while they was getting investigated for stealing money from their clients.
So hold on. So they also was doing some fraud and stuff. But
not also, that's what it was. Basically, a lot of Wall Street companies, bro, is in a Ponzi scheme. Ponzi scheme, they taking money from investors. It's not really no products they really investing in, and they paying original investors with new investors' money.
That's crazy.
And so when I tell you that I built the bots and the systems, I built the multi-million-dollar streaming farm for them through my personal accounts and my personal systems with their money. Not only did I use the systems for them, I used the systems for myself. I was the biggest case study. So if I figured out what promotions and what bots work for myself, then I would go ahead and implement it for the company. So I did, I was extremely successful using the same systems I used for them for myself. A lot of people didn't see it happening. A lot of people didn't believe that what I was doing, the engineering I was doing was really going to work out.
Right.
So nobody ever seen nobody go and build bots and make money from the music, like I said, independently. And nobody ever seen nobody, rig the search engines. So the money that I was spending with the company, Sean, I put it like this. I was given permission to do any and everything that I did. Eventually, I became a scapegoat when I wanted to leave from the company and become Chad Focus full time.
So that's when I figured that's what you were gonna say. Like when you tried to dip, that's how everything like went down.
Oh yeah, it hit haywire, and it was literally, bro, after I did the Money Bag Yo and Lil Baby
They came and arrested you.
I got arrested. I got fired, bro, right after the Money Bag Yo and Lil Baby show. It's like 2018. August. I didn't actually get indicted and had to go sit down until May 2019. So the investigation was like 8-9 months later. And as the company was going through whatever they was going through, eventually I got wrapped up in my situation as well. So the company had that fraud case, and the difference from them and me is they are LLC. You can't put an LLC in prison.
Right.
You fine them. So they got fined millions of dollars, whereas I got the Fed case where I got fined millions of dollars and I got a prison sentence. Only person that got charged, convicted, indicted, so I was like on the island by myself. All the young white homies, bro, that was a part of the company, they got immunity. So basically, they threw me under the bus.
Damn.
Yeah, they like, yo, Chad Folk is the mastermind. We made billions of dollars off of his systems, and we didn't know what he had going on. So it was easy to make me a scapegoat. Not only that, Sean, I had what you call a gag order, so I wasn't able to defend myself. So when all the news hit, and you want Murder Inc., you want Breakfast Club, you want Donkey Today, you want CNN.
Bro, what's running through your mind while it's just happening?
Oh no, it's crazy because at the end of the day, I'm not understanding everything that's happening because one, I never been through this before, and it's not nothing that we ever seen before.
Right.
That's uncharted territory, right? And then of course it comes out like, you know, he working with this company and they say he stole millions of dollars to go spend it on his rap career. At the end of the day, people have seen me spending so much money doing other stuff in Baltimore that had nothing to do with rap. Sending niggas to college, doing breast cancer funds, doing community events, charities. So if anything, bro, I spent more money helping people out than I did even investing into the music.
Right, they're not gonna look at that though.
Oh no, it's not gonna be, that's never gonna be the story. That's never gonna be the narrative.
That was never gonna be the story.
So that's how it went.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, I know you didn't see that coming because that's something you really can't prepare for. So it's like, through that whole process, like, you know your family's with you when you was getting rich.
Facts.
And, like, you know, when you got locked up.
Yep.
Was there, like, a switch with them? Like, a part of your family and friends, you rising to fame and then this happening?
Nah, to be honest with you, bro, my family's so solid, bro, and my day one so solid, it was no switch up because, you know, Chad Focus is something that's a brand, that's an idea, that's a industry thing. Chad Arrington, they separate the two. So family held it down, bro. All of the close homies, like nothing changed. Nobody skipped a beat. They was all extremely supportive, right? And that's the beautiful thing about it. Now, when you on your social media, right, you got that social media fame. People that can act like they with you one day can be against you the next day. So that's the one thing that is accurate. People that was on social media showed their true character. Certain people that we was investing with, building with, helping, investing in, they showed their true colors, right? And so people would turn on you at the drop of a dime. And a lot of people are opportunists. So a lot of people was there because of the opportunity that Focus was providing for them at the time. And of course, when you get hemmed up in a situation, putting distance between you is something that most people will do.
And you out of sight, you out of mind.
Yeah, out of sight, out of mind. And people don't want to stand next to certain things, bro, when it's not beneficial for them.
Right.
So for those that weathered the storm, you already see what happened, bro. We went through the storm. Now we super duper lit. We on TV. We the top dogs in the industry again. And everything is where it needs to be at. And those the people that stay with you through the good and the bad, those are the ones that you're gonna ride with forever. So I also learned who was really with me for me, and then who was just around for the ride. And now when we breaking bread, we can break bread with the right people that actually got the right interests.
And everybody get the right slice.
We lit, man. We lit. But you know, Baltimore's tough, bro. During that time period, look at what happened in Baltimore. They had a lot of corruption. A lot of people had to go sit down. Don't get it twisted like I was the only person that had to deal with it, right? Look at what Mayor Pugh had to deal with. She had to go sit down for a fair case. Commissioner De Sosa, he had to go sit down for a fair case. We had Kim Ravenel, one of the top, defense attorneys, had to go sit down for a fair case. And now look at what Marilyn Mosby is going through. So you're looking at my situation and think about the young, affluent, rich politicians that was in the public eye in Baltimore that was doing decent things for our community. They all got hit with fair cases, and everybody gonna serve some time too. So I wasn't the only one that got wrapped up with a situation that was crazy and had to go through that public scandal situation. So, salute to them.
It's crazy, because I remember, especially the Catherine Pugh thing, I remember all that shit was happening.
Yeah.
I just looking like, damn. My first real eye-opener with anything on that, scale was probably, what was her name? Was it the governor or the mayor that was stealing the money?
Oh, you talking about Sheila Dixon?
Sheila Dixon, that was crazy.
I just think about it, bro. We done had some situations, bro, in Baltimore, like the politicians, bro, and all African Americans. And what I'm gonna say too is like, it's a nepotism thing for me too, Sean. It's like, you got young white folks that's in these industries that's doing the same things. And, I'm not trying to condone what any of us been through, but we don't go through the same shit that they go through. You get what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
Not only the scrutiny, bro, the punishment is unfair, and it never matches the actual crime or whatever they say that we did, and we be our own worst enemy. We'll turn on our own people worse than anybody else.
Nah, we will, fast, quick, and a hurry.
Yeah.
That should be crazy. All right, so you locked up, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Chad Folk was still buzzing on the outside work? Because, you know, I know you had thing with Vice TV drop, so it was like, how was stuff moving?
Yo, so look, going through my actual case, bro, while I was going through the process of like being sentenced, like I said, I was the only one that was charged, indicted, had to go through the whole process. Michael K. Williams, he played Omar on The Wire. Michael K. Williams called me, he like, yo, bro, I seen your story. I seen what you did for Baltimore. If nobody else gonna tell the truth, you gonna give you a platform, I gotta tell the homies what time it was. So Michael K. Williams reached out to me. He was doing a program called Black Market. That was his docuseries. Okay. And Black Market, he kind of goes into these industries and he taps in with guys that are successful, doing it in an unorthodox way, outside of the corporate structure, all right? And basically, he felt like the hypocrisy or the hypocrisy of what the industry was going through and what corporate America was going through, and them, you know what I'm saying, using me as like this poster boy for all this fraud shit. He didn't think it was right. So Michael K. Williams linked up with us, bro. Vice TV came through, and at this time, Sean, I was getting all types of offers to do all types of movies, bro, interviews, and because of the order that I had from the courts, I wasn't allowed to participate in them because I wasn't allowed to monetize what I was going through while I was being indicted.
Oh, so even if you wanted to pick with somebody, you couldn't
I couldn't do it, so I had to turn down multi-million-dollar situations. If I wanted to do a movie like The Wolf of Wall Street, I wasn't able to. So also, you see that, yo, when white dudes get hemmed up in a situation, they get a big check, they get exposure, they get movies about them. Whereas us, it don't happen like that, all right? So we did the documentary, and of course, yo, Mike came back, bro, and I took him to like the different areas I grew up with. I let him see my team, I let him see what we was doing, and then I showed him the inner workings of how the industry worked, right? Of course, he wanted to understand how the bot show had to play into the game, and I just showed him like the same way that you got Universal Music, Atlantic, Empires, RCA, Sony. Yo, it's one dude from Baltimore that can do that same exact thing by himself. All right, so if y'all want to go be a part of the industry and y'all in denial of what's going on and how this works, nah, nigga, this how it gets down, right? So, yo, you got to pay to play. You don't get on radio without no promotional advertising dollars. You know, you got the billboards all across the world, bro. You got to put your money up to get on those billboards.
You got to, like, let these people see you.
Yeah,
and you need money behind that.
DJs don't spend your record, yo, without you putting no money in their pockets.
Right.
Like, you got to pay to be on playlists and editorial. So your exposure, bro, is going to always take a budget. People don't realize that when they sign to these labels, you sign away your ownership, you sign away your rights, and then they take away everything. That's why our favorite artists are broke. That's why our favorite artist is in debt. So I was one person that seen the system and tried to do my own thing. And then even with the corporate Wall Street structure, there was never no young black guys that had infiltrated Wall Street, had made money at that type of level. And then white boys thought they were setting me up. At the end of the day, I was taking care of business behind the scenes, making sure that me and my family was gonna be good. So they thought that they were setting me up. At the end of the day, bro, I was going ahead and setting my own trap.
All right, so at the end of the day, you still making your own lane. Do you think that exposure from the Vice TV was correct? Like, did you get what you were looking for from it?
Yo, it was game changer, bro, because one, I had a chance to kind of balance the narrative. I didn't speak out for 2-3 years. One, because I wasn't able to. And then Vice kind of give you a perspective that if you didn't know about Chad Focus or you read something on the internet, you was able to see my side of the story and kind of see a balanced, perspective.
Right.
Right. And Vice TV, they not on my side, so they got to be neutral to what's going on. They
not like they silent with you.
Yeah,
right.
They just got to tell the facts, right? And so you looking at it, you like, damn, bro. So this is a nigga that went down, and he went down looking out for everybody. I played kind of like a Robin Hood role. So when you look at people want to leave behind and stay away from their homies and their friends, I was willing to risk my freedom to put the homies on and to also wake everybody up, right? And so people might not have got it 4 or 5 years ago, but today, that documentary, the shit, we got homies all around the world that still contact me. I got opportunities forever. You know, I was able to bridge out my university. The music is lit. We getting real streaming checks now. We was always getting them before. We getting real TV checks. We getting sync licensing placements. We getting endorsement deals, brand deals. So like, you can take a negative thing and turn it into a positive. And now I'm on a platform with good brothers like yourself. And you've seen I've been on a promo tour that's unheard of this last year. I done went viral just about every month since we've been home. Blessed, giving up the game, talking about what really went down. And of course, like I said, the company that I was working with, they had to go through their own shit. They had to restructure. And they never came out and took responsibility for what they did. And that's how the corporate companies work.
They don't have to take responsibility, but Chad Focus had to take responsibility. That's how they pitch it.
I got to stand on that,
right.
And I got to go ahead and own that. So we here, bro, we blessed. When you were on the yard, like I said, I was in prison. When people seen that documentary, bro, I was on the yard. Super blessed to be around a nigga one that stayed solid, stayed 10 toes down, that didn't snitch on nobody, that took responsibility for his actions, handled his like a man, came home, took care of his family, never complained, never asked for no handouts. And I ain't bringing no negative energy. It is what it is. You rock with us, you don't. We still appreciate you. We're gonna get to this paper, bro, and we're gonna keep it pushing.
Nah, that's real, I ain't gonna lie. You know, before you wrap things up, bro, you got any last words you wanna say, anything to keep us pushing?
Yeah, man. Look, man, check us out, bro. We on Instagram killing them right now, Sean, man. Check out Chad Focus, the entire movement, bro. We got Focus Music University. So right now, bro, I got the premier online masterclass where I teach people the game from A to Z, the ownership, the publishing, the administration, and then how to do the marketing and promotion. And I'm giving them the real spill. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not gatekeeping the information. I'm teaching the homies exactly how to do it, the right way, the wrong way, the gray way, the white way, the black way.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah, I tell you, you ain't gatekeep enough. That's the thing, like when you talk with transparency, bro, like
Facts.
I think that's the thing that really got you like to the point you're at, honestly.
Yeah, and all the big homies, bro, like don't get it twisted. It's big homies in the industry that look at me, bro, as a hero because at the end of the day, I stood on my own and I went against the system and I'm relentless and I'm not running and shying away from it. So some of the niggas that we respect and look up to, they scared. They scared of the man. They scared of the backlash. And you see how it looks, yo, to go against the system. You see what's happening with some of our biggest artists right now.
Yeah, I already say, look at how they was doing Kanye West.
Yeah, look at what they did to Kanye. Look what they did to Diddy. Look what they did to Jamie Foxx. You can be the man one night, overnight, they can take it all away from you.
Yeah.
Right? So self-preservation, yo, is a big thing, bro. I'm extremely self-aware, Sean, and like I said, I'm blessed. I'm glad to see brothers like yourself out here years later doing what you're doing.
Nah, for sure. I appreciate you coming on.
You already know.
Nah, for sure. Y'all know where to look more in the spotlight. Stay tuned, man. Chad Focus, he dropped some gems on y'all. We out.
Peace.
Appreciate you, Chad.
Much love, brother.
For sure.